It's been a fun season, and we're down to one race, Hungaroring. Let's take a look back at the season with a season recap. The season began at round 1 at Brands Hatch. James Juba with that McLaren in P1 to start the race. He led every lap. Got a little mire behind some lap traffic, and Hector Thompson reeling him in a little bit. James Juba stepped on the gas, got around some lap traffic, and Hector Thompson stayed into the early, coming off the turn, had a little trouble with some lap traffic and the wall. James Juba rides comfortably to get a win in round 1. A stop at Silverstone for round number 2. Daniele Vidimari had that Aston Martin in P1 to start the race, and a dominating performance by him. Led every single lap on his way to victory to claim the top spot for round number 2. And it was a big one at Silverstone. Next up was 60 minutes at Spa. For round number 3, Grzegorz Bulat qualified that Porsche in P1. Grzegorz makes a pit stop at the 44-minute mark and relinquishes the lead. Once pit stop cycled around, Bulat reclaims the lead and rides home the victory for round number 3 at Spa. Next up, we head to Nürburgring for round number 4 in the championship. Thomas Golab puts that McLaren in P1 to start the race. Thomas was in command nearly the whole race, but Daniele Vidimari started to close in, and at the 6-minute mark makes a huge pass. A little bit of a drag race down the front stretch. Daniele Vidimari proves to be too much for Thomas Golab and is able to get around heading into turn 1 and never look back. Daniele Vidimari taking home the victory at Nürburgring. So a huge race victory for Daniele Vidimari. We head to Circuit Paul Ricard for round 5. Morris Paschuta qualifies that Aston Martin in P1. Right out of the gate, Grzegorz Bulat all over the back of Morris Paschuta, drag racing him down into the chicane. Muscling his way around that Aston Martin to put that Porsche in P1. Into the night, Grzegorz Bulat takes that Porsche home for victory at Paul Ricard. So huge race win for Grzegorz Bulat. Round 5. For round 6, we head to MISANO. Daniele Vidimari once again has that Aston Martin starting in P1. And it was all Aston Martin, all Daniele Vidimari here at MISANO. Convincing fashion, comes away with win number 3. Daniele Vidimari, round 6 winner. Round number 7, we head to Zandvoort. A little rainy on the dunes of the Netherlands. Grzegorz Bulat qualifies on the pole with that Porsche heading into race number 7. Things going as planned for Grzegorz Bulat until Michael Brooks coming around and hitting hard into the tire barrier, back out onto the track. Grzegorz Bulat heads up move. Race-winning move right there. Farouk Talib, hard contact with Michael Brooks. Grzegorz Bulat did not lose his composure. Kept that Porsche up front in the rain through the accident. comes home with the race victory in round number 7 at Zandvoort, his 3rd victory of the season. Big win for Gregor Bulak. That brings us to the final round tonight, round 8 at Hungaroring to crown the champion. Start thinking about the guys who have a possibility of winning a championship. You really got to narrow it down to 3. Daniel Vitamari, Gregor Bulak, and Antti Rossi coming into tonight's race. Vitamari obviously sitting in the driver's seat with Bulak and Rossi needing a lot of things to go right for them to be able to pull off a championship run here this season. But nonetheless, the top 3 coming into tonight, those are the guys you want to keep your eye on.